slip. Ay, moonwalk like Mike Jack through water. Ay, if the sky falls, I bet I catch.
Welcome to another episode of NBA 2K TV. There is so much going on in 2K20.
Certainly one of the... Well, he sure has. First NBA All-Star ever out of Australia. Thanks, David. And now, a look at the upcoming schedule for the 76ers. On Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers. And then on Friday, they'll be playing against James Harden. Now, a look at Memphis's starting group. We've got Ball. Thompson is out there with Anthony. Then it's Curry. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the 76ers, they've got Wendell Carter. Horford is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Simons in at the point guard position.
And last season, the Sixers unveiling a Dr. J statue on their Legends Walk outside the team training facility.
Oh, yeah, his second statue in Philly. I mean, the other one is down by the stadium. At that Legend Walk, you know who he joins? Wilt Chamberlain, Mo Cheeks, Bobby Jones, Billy Cunningham, Hal Greer. That's some good company to be in. Some great history for the Sixers.
And here is Simmons following the three-pointer by Carmelo Anthony. Curry with the steal. Fast break Memphis. Curry's got the ball. Adams down low. Carter on him. Anthony kicks to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Goes back up. Anthony trying to get open. And it's laid up and in by Thompson.
The recognition of when to shoot, when to drive, Clay's got it down.
Here's Philadelphia. It's a three-point game. And the pass to Booker. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Steven Adams picks one up. Right around midseason here, Chris. More players-only meetings being held. Give us a little insight into what those are like.
Well, there's some really good ones, Kevin, and there's some bad ones. There's ones that goes, you know, hey, guys, just wanted to bring us all here and say, man, listen, we could do a little bit better. We need to focus. I'll start with myself. I can be better on the boards. You need to be better guards over here. Those kind of meetings are good. Then there's the ones that say, listen, guys, we're going into playoffs. I need everyone to put the phones down. No more going out. Sacrifice. Tell your in-laws, tell your spouse, tell your family, listen, for the next month we're honed in where we can't come back. And then there's the ones that you don't like, the ones that finger pointing, saying, hey, guys, I called this meeting because I'm tired of all of you. None of you are putting up. And then another guy says, wait, I'm not doing my job. You're not doing your job. And other guys come in and you kind of get how it goes. So a lot of different ways you can have meetings. But hopefully as a coach, you have great leadership. So at the end of the day, even if you have hurt feelings, guys come out better for it.
A nice shot by Simons.
This is what a point guard should do. Simmons is so adept at noticing when the defense is overcommitted.
Passes it to Adams. Back to Ball. Memphis moving that ball around. They get the rebound. Adams' shot is good.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Now here's Simmons. Booker the pass to Simons. Off target from three-point range. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Curry kicks to Anthony. Simmons pulls it in.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Shoots over Curry. Almost, but it rolls out. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Anthony in the corner. Goes back up. Adams' shot is good. Adams has got his second bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And Simmons kicks to Booker. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Offensive rebound, Carter. Adams, some nice D.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and gotten the perfect position to alter the shot.
Now, here's Ball. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
Yeah, and his energy level in that game was amazing. He did all that work offensively and controlled the boards, too.
Booker. Here's Carter. Banked in off the glass.
Oh, he's just such a terrific offensive rebounder. I mean, Carter Jr. excels at using his big body to his advantage on the glass.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
They've got Horford, also Carter out there, Devin Booker out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Simons in at the 1. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Ball with it, now guarded by Booker. Pass to Thompson. It's deflected. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Simons. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Memphis leading by 3. The Grizzlies coaching search took 2 months. They finally settled on Taylor Jenkins, a former assistant coach with the Milwaukee Bucks.
Jenkins, with an economics degree from Penn, fits the young academic profile of this Memphis front office. Worked for the Spurs 6 years as an assistant under Mike Budenholzer, who was the coach of the year in 2019. That pedigree helped him get the job.
Simmons against Thompson.
And once in a while, a team will have this kind of night where nothing is working, but it's still early. They have a chance to play themselves out of this funk if they just...
Oh, he delivers that with
I can't
force.
believe it. I cannot believe that. The versatility of Simmons is astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
Curry against Booker. Curry dishes to Anthony. Fires top of the key, and he gets the bucket. Anthony's got the lead up to 5 now for Memphis.
And Melo's jumper is pure. You feel like it's going in every time he gets a clean look at the rim.
Anthony against Simmons. Floats one, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one's on Anthony.
A triple-double machine. I mean, Ben Simmons surpassed by only the great Oscar Robinson with the pace he's piling up.
And you look at the all-around impact of Ben Simmons, already a star and an all-star. You know what, Chris? If he adds a jump shot, how good do you think he can be?
Whoa. Some say you better polish up that MVP trophy. I mean, perimeter shooting, the only thing he really lacks.
The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Well, he's an all-around player. Lonzo's combination of size and playmaking ability at his position is truly unique.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Simons surveying the D. Carter against Adams. And Adams sends it back. Here's Curry. Here's Thompson. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Carter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Booker. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's Ball in the corner. Unloads from 13. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Here's Booker, and Adams sends it back. Pushing it up. Here's Anthony. Buries the jumper to finish the break. Anthony's got 11 points.
He's finally gotten into rhythm here in the second. His shooting percentage has taken a nice jump.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Devin Booker. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Adams against Carter. Ball, the pass to Thompson. There's the dish to Anthony. 5 on the clock. Adams trying to free himself up. Good. Anthony's got 8 points in the quarter.
I like seeing that kind of sharp passing. Thompson making sure they get the best shot possible.
Here's Booker. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Memphis. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. A stellar first half for Carmelo Anthony. He had 13 points and 4 rebounds. And that wraps up the half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. They've got Seth Curry. Anthony is out there with Adams. Then it's Ball, and it's Thompson in at the 3 slot. Back to Simmons. Over Thompson. No good from Simmons. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. The 76ers trail by 11. And for all the drama surrounding Lonzo Ball's entrance into the NBA, one thing is for certain, he can play.
And Lonzo will always have the media attention, but the fact is he is a very talented player. His playmaking and passing was as elite as advertised from day one. Starting to find his spots on how he can score for himself, but everything else with his game is what you'd want from an elite point guard.
Adams finds Ball. That's tipped. Here's Anthony. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's Simons. In the corner, Simmons with it. Now Carter. Here's Simons. Carter right side. Rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got 5 rebounds tonight. Thompson passes the ball. The pass to Curry. Up top, Adams, guarded by Horford. Over Carter. Anthony's shot is off.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Passes it to Carter. Excellent D there from Anthony.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Yeah, Kevin, the front office shake-up this summer for the Grizzlies. Now, the new leadership wants to take more of a long-term, proactive approach to things.
Simons, the pass to Horford. Here's Simons. There's 1:17 left to play in the third. No dice from 9 feet out. And many fans in Memphis had hoped for a change. But, Chris, they still had some question marks with this new leadership.
Yeah, Kevin, that's because they're relatively young and unproven. Former lawyers rather than basketball minds. But we're seeing that league-wide, teams are going with former agents and lawyers in their front office.
Carter down low. Adams defending. And Adams sends it back. And he's able to get it back.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
To the middle. Anthony kicks to Adams. From 12 feet out. Carter pulls it in.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
7-second difference, shot in the game clock, and it's good, 2 points. And it's 8 points for Devin Booker.
Oh, check out the handles there. Nasty spin move. Had his man grab it for air.
Outside Anthony. Pulls up. Can't connect.
You love the versatility of Horford as a defender. He can guard a number of positions and still contest shots.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Horford is out there with Simmons. Then there's Carter. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Simons in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Chris, the NBA has flattened now the draft lottery odds. And now that you've seen it at work, seen it in play, any additional changes you might make?
Well, you know, Kev, I still a wait and see for me. I definitely like the NBA making sure they try to address the problem. You never want a team to think that they can be rewarded for losing. So I like what we've done so far, but, you know, if I'm a GM, if I'm a president, I'm always going to try to find ways to manipulate and find that, you know, those open gray areas. And so I think this is something we're always going to have to address, but I love the fact the NBA has gotten ahead of the problem.
Well, like the Clippers of a year ago, they looked like, gosh, they've lost all their superstars, but they gave it such a great go. They actually made the playoffs.
Yeah, and it started from the top. I mean, Mr. Barmer said, listen, we do not want to lose. We're going to go in and we're going to play hard. And I tell you what, I think that's what rewarded them during free agency by able to go out recruit players and say, listen, we don't lose here. We just need you to take us over the top. And I think that's a pretty good recruiting pitch.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
That added muscle helping Lonzo there, looking stronger and more confident on these takes.
Simmons finds Booker. Shoots over Curry. No good from Booker. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. And here is Ball. That one drops for him.
Able to keep his balance even while getting hit. I mean, Ball absorbs contact very well.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Thompson throws it down.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
I mean, it all starts on the defensive end. When you're active and willing to gamble a little bit, the payoff can be big.
And with the likely return of prep to pro prospects, Chris, some have argued for a high school combine to help determine who's ready to make the leap and who isn't.
I'm not really there with the high school combine. I still think that, you know, you still have a level of college or a level of professionalism that can happen after. And I don't believe until you're ready to be evaluated for the pros immediately should you have that combine. Your bodies are still growing. I talked to Jaren Jackson just yesterday, and he told me that he grew 2 inches over last summer. So I think it's a little unfair to judge these guys that early when their bodies and mentality still has a lot of development left.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Grizzlies.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Steven Adams.
Oh, he was a scary man at the defensive end with all those blocks. Even the shots he didn't get a hand on, he affected. He forced a lot of misses out there.
And there's Horford. That's good on the assist from Simmons.
Well, what you get with Horford is a guy who reads defense as well. I mean, he takes what's there.
To the paint and stolen by Horford. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Booker lays it up and banks it in.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it, and that's a shame.
Thompson against Simmons. Thompson with it. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This one, thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
Come from off the top, the flow is hot,